Hi, I'm Martha Higdon from quiltingbymartha.com. I'm also a handy quilter educator, and today I'm going to educate you on straight line rulers. That's the first place I would start when I was learning about rulers, was straight lines. So first of all, you have to have your ruler base on your Longarm machine. So you can hear that I have my ruler base on. Today I'm working on my Handy Quilter Fusion. And I'm going to show you the basic straight line rulers. This is a 3x12 straight line ruler. And all these rulers can be bought and purchased from handyquilter.com or your Handy Quilter retailer near you. So this one is 3x12, and there's also a skinny ruler. I love the name of it. So I like the skinny ruler because it works well too. It's 3x10 instead of 3x12, but it just handles nicely. You can tell that I have grips on the back of the ruler on this one. I didn't have it on my other one, and it just helps it stay to the fabric. And that is the skinny ruler, 3x12, and I'm going to demonstrate that in just a minute. And the other is a 2x6, the mini ruler, and this comes in handy too. If you're at the top and I have red snappers on and I can't get to it, I like to use the mini ruler in those smaller areas, so I'm not holding a whole ruler, and that's a straight ruler. And then the ditch ruler has, I have my handy grips on the back, but it gives, like, if you're doing in the line, but you can do your straight lines for in the ditch or in the line. Rulers for that. Or there's an 8x3 Handy Quilter mini scallop ruler. So here's your straight line in the ditch, but for an extra bonus you also get the scallops on the other side. So that's a few of the straight line rulers, and I'm going to show you here. I'm going to demonstrate several of them here. So when I'm doing straight lines, you want to make sure that either you're marking your quilt or that the marks are already designed for you. So we are going to start right over here. I normally like to quilt from left to right and go in that order. So here, I'm going to pull up my bobbin thread. And I'm going to start with the large one first, the 3x12 edge ruler. And I have a spot here where I'm only going to go to because I'm going to add something inside this area. But I'm going to follow the straight lines that's already on this fabric. So I've got my bobbin thread pulled up. And then I'm going to, I have my ruler base on, I have my ruler, and I am using my hand to press in the ruler. You see I have my square foot on, and I'm pushing the ruler towards the foot, and then I'm pushing downward on the ruler base. And then I'm going to push start, and I go straight down that line, come across, and go back up that line, and come across, straight back down, go across, straight back up. So in this, I am in precision mode, so it's a regulated stitch. I am at 10 stitches per inch. When I use rulers, I like to stay in the precision mode. And so that is the larger ruler. Then to go to the skinny ruler, and I have the grips on. You may see the difference. So I go ahead and start, I go across. It adheres to the fabric a little bit easy. I mean, it holds the fabric, so it's not going to slide if I didn't, as the other one, because I have the grips on this one. So then I come down, and I'm just following the lines on the fabric. So this actually is gripping, so it's it's not going to slip on you as much with the grips on there. I slide back over and I go back up, come back down, following that line and going back up. So my fingers I only could use the 3 there, and it's a little bit more difficult to hold that skinny ruler on that one, where this one, I'm almost having my whole hand. So I actually had more control with that ruler than the skinny ruler in this case. But again, you have to try them because every situation is different. You'll like one maybe more than the other. And then down to the 2x6, the mini ruler. Same thing, I'm going to have like the skinny ruler. I'm not going to have the full pressure on there. And then on the back, because this one doesn't have grips, you can actually feel the grooves on the back, and that's what goes down. And the Handy Quilter writing is what goes up. Again, I start over, and I'm going straight line. This is like piano keys, except on this time, I'm using the lines in the fabric. So all 3 of these rulers would have worked for this straight line quilting that I'm doing. And then I'm going to show you a couple other. So if you had the mini scallop ruler, you can still use the straight line. Has the lip up there, so you have to make sure it's at the top. You start it, and then you're bringing it straight down. Coming up, going right back up. And that little lip in there, it could help you make sure that you're not going past anything. But actually, when you're moving it, it helps you keep it straight across. Go back down. Go back up. And what I mean when that at the top, it stops, and then you can actually push the ruler and move to the next line using that lip as your gauge. So this is the mini scallop ruler. So it has the straight line in the ditch. And it's the same as in the ditch ruler with that same side, except in the ditch is a little bit smaller than the mini scallop, because when you're working in the ditch, you're going at a slower pace and you're staying, so you want a little bit smaller. And this has the grips on it, but you can use it also as a straight line, and it gets you in there where you need to go. So all these products are the straight line rulers that you can do straight line quilting with. Again, all these rulers can be found at handyquilter.com or at your local Handy Quilter retailer. I hope this helps you, that you're able to do straight lines with your Longarm quilting machine. Thank you and happy quilting.